Hello future me and everybody who likes to follow along. I'm Lumi Vennerstorm and today I'm updating you on the progress I made last week and the hardships that came with it. Last week when I was playing video game with my bestie, I got really nauseous by the end of the evening and we had to cut the gaming session short so I could go to bed. I thought it must have been caused by exhaustion because I went from practically being a PC vegetable to working full-time on the costume project and editing the video of the week the entirety of Saturday. And after 4 weeks of that, I can imagine it starts catching up on you. So I decided not to set any goals for this week, except making a start on a shoulder piece design. I had a lot of side quests too, so I figured I'd leave space for those. Shoulder piece. I made a start on a shoulder piece design. I drew out a bunch of ideas on how to construct the shoulder piece and how to make it stay where I want it. I'm thinking it can have some sort of harness construction that would also work with the capelet being detachable. I've made a whole total of 2 shoulder pieces before, with neither of them turning out how I wanted to. They did come out pretty cool regardless, which is why I'm willing to give it another try at all. But with my limited knowledge of patterns and the like, I feel like I'm in over my head with this one, and maybe it would have been better if I used EVA foam or something like that. I never used EVA foam before though, and I have very little budget left, so I don't think trying to work with that for this one is going to be a viable option. Side quests. This week I had a bunch of side quests going on, the most pressing one being the finishing of commissions. I streamed some of the commission making on my Twitch channel Whiskeyper. I cleaned the whole bathroom and I cleaned the stovetop. I napped. Very important, very needed. I shaved my side cut. Celestis side quests. Wrote a little more lore on Celestis' background. Made the dangle on the Celestis hat. Potion bottle chain mailing is something I also did. Found a pair of New Rocks boots, 70% off in my size, that would be great to rock under this outfit. So I sold a bunch of OCs to start getting some money for it. Got halfway on the budget, so hopefully I can manage to scrounge up the rest before the boots are gone. If not, we go back to the original plan though, no biggie. Ooh, and the wig arrived. Lore. Here's a little bit of lore for this character. Mora Celestis is a high mage, specialized in astrology and celestial interference. In her astrologer mage tower, she has a team of devoted mages under her command that help her with her responsibilities. Their tasks consist of the safekeeping and balancing of galaxies and universes. With her team, she creates potions that make stars, planets, and celestial bodies that will harmonize the territory she's responsible for. And when things go awry, she has the ability to bottle back up stars or even whole universes to fix them with her team in quarantine. Special thanks to Little Fairy Tale, Karakira, and Zombie Lee for giving input on the backstory. Potion bottles. Making the potions is chaos. I just randomly decided now is the moment to make them because I felt like it, and it was supposed to be a laid back week, so I grabbed what I had and used that to make what you're seeing here. You've probably already seen this bottle in a previous video in passing. Since I have no idea how many of these I will actually be using in the costume, there isn't a very solid plan. But I do gotta say, this one potion in particular looks really great, so I'm going to see if I can seal the top and incorporate it in the costume somehow. And that's about what I did this week. Somehow I managed to make this week feeling even more tiring than the previous ones. I'm really trying not to burn myself out and to learn to live with my ADHD motivation patterns. This week was really hard to do stuff because I got tunnel vision on the outfit and I didn't allow myself to work on it full time like previous weeks. Not having any set goals for finishing specific things for the week also really messed with my motivation. And that also makes it hard to make a video where, even though I do have a lot to show after all, there isn't a finished product to show off. There's really no reason why I would have something finished to show every week, but since I had something tangible to show the last 3 weeks, it really feels like a step down to not have anything finished. Though, knowing that by the end of these 3 weeks that were allotted to the shoulder piece and the capelet, I'll have something really epic to show helped staying motivated through this week and through editing this video. Next week I'll hopefully have more progress on the shoulder piece to show, and maybe I'll have finished my potions too, so yeah, see you next week. Thanks again to my patrons Katakira, Dyneboot, Arizona, Hodorwitch and Berend for the support.